I am Superman, and I can do anything. REM, Michael Stipes. Hello, folks, and welcome to Silver 5150 channel. It is February 27th, 2020, and we're here on a Thursday trying to get by in a world gone bonkers. We could talk about the COVID 19 virus. We're not going to talk about that. I think it changed it to COVID 2, by the way. But what we are going to talk about is we're going to talk about patience today, the Herculean effort it takes to stay vigilant, to stay patient, and to stay on course with your investment plans. You know, we have an investment plan where I work that says, hey, stick with the plan. And I'm telling you guys to stick with the plan. You're looking today, man, and silver is getting such a raw deal in the spot market. Even gold's getting a little bit of bad treatment, but silver's getting just all kinds of bad treatment. But I recall this happening back in 2008 with silver before, when the markets dropped really far from the housing bust and silver got smashed down, I think from, I don't know, it's somewhere in the teens down to like 8 or something like that, with really no reason. And then, of course, it went on up to 50 come 2011, $50 up 2011. But if you guys have never seen this movie called The Big Short, it came out probably, I don't know, about 4 or 5 years ago with, trying to think, was it, I think Luke Wilson and a couple of other actors. I think Ryan Gosling was in it. Anyway, not important. The Big Short. Try to see it. That's very important. They did a very good job with that. Had Anthony Bourdain in it, Selena Gomez. And they were basically trying to explain to you guys in the movie all of the financial shenanigans going on with the bank and how rotten some of the investment vehicles were, and and how it was all going to go rolling over. And so these guys were betting against the banks, the treasury system, the bond system, the loan system. They had a bunch of garbage, B grade and C grade uh, investment bonds, I think, inside of these AAA securities, and they were not AAA at all. They were horrible. Anyway, there's one particular scene that sticks out to me in that movie, and it's Dr. Michael Burry, who actually Dr. Michael Burry, he has a recent interview with George Gammon on the Rebel Capitalist show. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out on George Gammon's channel. George Gammon has the Rebel Capitalist show, and Dr. Michael Burry's on there. I think he talked to him this week. Dr. Michael Burry, he was a guy played by, um, I'm having a real hard time today remembering Christian Bale. Christian Bale played his character in The Big Short. And, he was eccentric, kind of odd, but he was a mathematical genius. Dr. Michael Burry is a mathematical genius. Loved to play the drums and listen to rock music really loud and stuff. When he was in his office, that was like his style of getting things done. During the movie, when he had made all of these incredible bets with banks, against their own instruments, and I mean, was paying a huge amount of interest on the loans that he was using to buy, all these puts. And puts are bets against, these assets, what I was talking about. He bought all this money by these puts. The interest rates were coming in, and the collecting, by the banks was killing him, was killing his investment firm, and he didn't even know if they were going to survive because the interest rates were eating away the principal really, really badly. And finally, the market broke. But that was the thing. It's like you're sitting there going, everything's in place. Everything is falling apart, on fire, flying apart, decomposing, all this stuff, and nothing's happening with the silver price. And in fact, the silver price is going down. It is just a game, people. It is a game being played by the bullion banks, being played by the holders of SLV. I think J.P. Morgan, they run SLV, and I think HSBC, they run GLD, and these are derivatives, of the metal. So they're using those vehicles to set the price, and they're selling a bunch of phony derivatives into the market to keep the price down, because this is it. This is the critical moment. I think they could probably keep this up another week. After that, if we still have downward pressure in the capital markets over this new SARS type of virus, then they're going to be out of tricks. And that's when we're going to see the big break. When silver goes up this time, it ain't going to be by no 11 cents or 20 cents or 25 cents or a dollar. It's going to be like $5. It's going to go straight to $23. And from there, it's going to go probably straight to 50, within a week or a couple days. Because there's just been so much manipulation going on. I know I talk about this ad nauseum, but man, You got to hang in there. You got to hang in there. If I was going to say, if this was a baseball game, not only would it be the bottom of the ninth, but it'd be the bottom of the ninth with two outs and two strikes. It's just nuts how close we are. So stick with the plan. You know, a lot of the investment vehicles say stick with the plan. Stick with the plan. Be glad you have your silver. If you paid 25, 30, $40 an ounce for it at some point, you know, if you've been stacking for a while, then, you know, that's kind of the way the cookie crumbles, but you will get paid. You will have your payday. Stick with it. Stick with the plan. Don't sell early thinking there's nothing that's going to make the market break, because it is breaking as we speak. It's just they're going to get as many weak hands out the door as they can before they finally give up. And we don't know exactly what's going to cause that. It's already happening, but it'll happen soon enough. So be Dr. Michael Burry. You can sit there and beat on your drums and scream the primal scream. He screams the primal scream in a movie because he's so frustrated. He knows good and damn well the market that he is invested against is absolute garbage. Should have collapsed months ago, but just suffering through it. So suffer through it. It's going to be worth it. A couple of more weeks. I don't even see us getting out of this month, but we only got like three days, I think, two business days. But the month of March is definitely going to be a different tune than what we're singing right now. All right, folks. I am Superman. You are supermen and women, and we're going to do anything and everything with this metal. All right. We'll see you later.